Hello, everyone, and welcome to OCM Magazine. My name is Ken, editor of the publication, and I am joined by my co-host Jay, who is an incredible contributor to the publication. And we also have special guest Manuela Jungo, who is a professional wing foiler and kite surfer, and she is a OCM member. Tell us a little bit about your background.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting story. I'm Swiss. And my dad is a farmer. So during the summer, we normally stayed at home, went to the mountains, but I think we went once to the sea on a holiday. So there was no kiteboarding or anything involved. But then before I started to study, I went to Hawaii to improve my English. And there, me, passionate snowboarder, I saw on the water like these people with a board, looks like similar to a snowboard, and a kite going right and left, doing amazing jumps. And I was like, oh my God, that looks like there's something for me. At that time, I didn't know I had to study, so I had no time to learn it, but my goal was the next year to learn it. So, and during my studies, during the summer break, we had to do an apprenticeship or a language course. And I asked my friends that were kiters, I was like, where can I learn how to kite? And they told me, go to Cabarete. Okay, I went online, like Cabarete, was looking for a job. I found one at a resort, and I was working in the morning until like 1, and in the afternoon, I learned how to kite, and I spent 2 months there, and the next year another 2 months.
Yeah. Just want to pull up some photos of you performing that and showing the viewers here today a little bit more about what you do. So let me pull it up real quick here.
On the left side you can see my wing and my wingboard with the foil, and on the right my kite surfboard.
So some beautiful monkeys.
Yeah, exactly, with my monkeys, of course. I do more wave riding now, but I started with freestyle at the beginning. I was really into freestyle, and I was competing in the world tour for several years. And then after freestyle, I was competing in the kite park. That's more similar to wakeboarding. So I was riding over kickers and sliders. It's popular in Cape Hatteras in the Hood River in America. And now I'm more in the waves because my boyfriend is a professional windsurfer competing in waves, and it's kind of the natural progression. And here along the left, you can see a jump. So you can jump with the foil. It's super fun. I like both. I like freestyle and race. I met Bill Tai at an event in Norway. And the year after, he invited me and a friend to join him on an ACTI trip to Iceland, because me and my friends, we were supposed to teach some people. And yeah, that's how I got a bit into the community, because my knowledge, I had no knowledge about Bitcoin, NFTs at all. And last year, it was Amanda. She came to the ACTI event in Switzerland. I organized the event for ACTI in Switzerland, and that's where she was one of the first speakers of the event, and she was talking about the OnChainMonkeys and introduced me to NFTs.
Yeah, so your journey with OCM has been interesting, because what you're trying to do is combine your love for wing foiling and kite surfing with OCM and share the RISE values. Can you tell us a little bit about what resonates with you with the RISE values? What did you see that was special?
Just to help others, the community itself. I mean, there are a lot also from ACTI. I really have a great connection with all the members, and yeah, to help other people to leave the world a better place and to share what we have. Yeah.
I want to turn it over to Jay and see if you have any comments or questions regarding this topic.
I'm just interested in talking a little bit more about like your travels with windsurfing and some of the cool experiences and foiling, any of them, and just like what would be some of your highlights of your career so far, and what you hope to do in the future.
I mean, highlights, are for me not really results. For sure, I go to competitions since many years, but a result is a feeling, a really short term, like you achieve it and then like you are heading to the next one. When I look back, it's more like having the courage to go an unordinary way. I mean, when I quit my job as brand manager for a watch company, my boss was like, "What are you doing? You cannot leave." I quit my apartment. I really left like I said, I'm like just gonna travel and I don't know when I will come back. And to have the courage, the motivation, and to do that, I think that's my biggest achievement. To not do what others do and to believe in myself and in my own way.
Where have been some of the favorite places you've been able to travel to so we can try and recommend to the community?
Oh my God. I have been
I mean,
to
obviously Hawaii, is up there, but
yeah, I
you've been to
love
some like really
Hawaii.
great beaches. I'm sure that like nobody's probably
Yeah.
really heard of.
I mean, Hawaii is a magical place. I don't know, so many important things happened there to me, like that changed my life completely. Meeting my boyfriend and in the past, make my career. It's definitely an incredible place. Brazil, I have spent many months in Brazil. Brazil is beautiful. I went to Honduras. That was a great trip as well. I stayed on a private island. I invited some kids to share my passion with them. As I said, like I always like want to leave the place better. I want to have an impact.
Yeah, share with everybody your
Yeah.
time and your skills, and that's really
Yeah,
great.
that's super interesting. I invited 2 kids from every school on the like kind of close to the island, and yeah, talking about dreams. I brought them some presents. I asked before, like, what could they use? And then we were supping. I brought a little kite for them, a trainer kite, and it was
That's awesome.
Was a great day. And Honduras,
That's just really interesting, like how you can bring in your passion and then do things for others, and just with a little bit of creativity, you're already in an amazing place and want to get back, and you're able to do it with your passion and then also share it with a community that you just met.
So Manuela, you applied for the small grant committee through the DAO. Tell us a little bit about what that was like. Kind of your thought process there, and how was it, like interacting with the small grants committee, and what was your experience like with them?
Yeah, so last year, Bill and Amanda gave me the OCM Monkey to me and Julia. She is an Olympian snowboarder. And at that time, Kona, my son, I have a 3-year-old son. He was still a bit small, too small for me to really leave him for 1 week or so for me. It was not the time yet to leave him. But this year, I decided to compete again. And yeah, in January, I asked Amanda if there is a chance for the OC community to support me on my way. And then she told me, that there is like this DAO, and she introduced me to Jason, and then I asked Jason, what do you guys need from me? And he gave me all the details. I sent everything in, and from there he took over. And you guys approved my mission, approved to support me.
Awesome.
It's great. Thank you so much.
So say somebody wanted to start in this sport, like what would you recommend would be like the first initial steps to maybe looking into it, getting started? What would somebody need to do if they wanted to get into kite surfing?
To find a good school. It's really important to find a good teacher, because you cannot do it by yourself. It's really too dangerous. And I recommend to go to a place with like hip deep water. It really helps when you can imagine you fly and you get too fast, and then you like fly backwards, you don't know what's right and left. And it really helps when you can stand up, organize, like where is the kite, where is my board. That really helps to have like hip deep, waist deep water, not knee deep, that's like too shallow. So that's what I learned. And flat, not too many people, no buildings around. So just the beach with no palm trees, with nothing, flat water, not too many people.
So as far as like training, like would someone need to, work out in a gym or do some stretches, or how would someone prepare like physically their body for this sport?
Every time when I don't kite for a while, my belly is sore. So of course it's good to be in a good physical condition, but that's in general in life. I think it's really important to exercise. Yeah, you just have to like be fit, but all kind of people, old people can do it, young. Some maybe don't look from the outside like they're like in really good shape, but everyone can literally do it, like everyone.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if there was like a certain diet or that you recommend, or a way to have like a lot of energy in order to perform this sport.
You can perform it just a little bit less, not a long time, but everyone can do it. And I think it's also a good motivation when you start, and then, after like maybe 15 minutes, half an hour, you're tired, you realize, oh, I'm not so fit. So it's a good motivation to get fit.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we are living vicariously through you, Manuela, over here in the States. Yeah, what you do is amazing. So we really appreciate you coming on. Jay, was there anything else you wanted to add, or shall we close up here?
Yeah, I just wanted to add, thank you for sharing your time with us, and best of luck in your future endeavors. And we hope to, see some cool monkeys doing tricks with you out there.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my next event will be on the 31st of May, where I want to qualify for the beach games. It's an Olympic movement. It's where all the sports that are not in the Olympics next year meet, all beach sports. And then I hope I can qualify to join the Swiss team to go to Bali in August.
Wow.
And
Where's that event taking place?
In Garda, in Italy, on
Very
the Garda
cool.
Lake. And and the beach games are in Bali.
Okay.
Is that something that's televised or that gets put on YouTube,
I
or?
just saw it's gonna be on TV, but for sure there
We'll
will
post
be.
it on your Instagram, and we'll definitely follow up
Yeah,
with it.
yeah. That's also I will use the Ethereums that I get, like, because I need a special foil to race. I'm sponsored by Duotone and Fanatic, but to race you need really like high-end gear, and that's like a special shaper, Luca from Chubanga. And yeah, all this money goes into a foil that I just got yesterday.
Ooh, exciting.
Congratulations.
Will help me to be fast.
Yeah, you got to be Olympic level. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for what you do. Thank you for spreading OCM values and the monkeys, in your professional career. I think it's incredible what you're doing. So really appreciate you coming on, and best wishes to you, in your next events. And we'll be following you and supporting you any way that we can.